a WikiVidi documentaries production. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Enjoy. James Poulter. James Poulter is an English professional golfer who is a member of the world's top two professional golf tours, the US-based PGA Tour and the European Tour. He has previously been ranked as high as number 5 in the world rankings. The highlights of Poulter's career to date have been his 2 World Golf Championship wins at the 2010 WGC-Accenture Match Play Championship and the 2012 WGC-HSBC Champions. He is the touring professional for Woburn Golf and Country Club. Early career. Born in Hitchin, Poulter took up the game at the age of 4 when his single-handicap father, Terry, gave him a cut-down 3-wood. His older brother Danny is also a professional golfer. Unable to get a place as a pro at a private club, he became the assistant pro and golf shop manager at the Chesfield Downs Golf Club. There he was forced by his boss to pay a full green fee every time he wanted to play in a competition. His handicap hence stayed at 4, because he did not play in competitions. Following this period, Poulter joined as assistant pro at Leighton Buzzard Golf Course, giving lessons to youngsters at £1 a time. Professional career. Poulter turned professional in 1996, gaining his first win at the 1999 Open de Côte d'Ivoire on the European Tour's second-tier Challenge Tour. He won promotion to the European Tour itself via the qualifying school later that year. In his first season, he claimed the Italian Open title, and was the Sir Henry Cotton Rookie of the Year for 2000. Further wins followed in each of the next 4 seasons, most prestigiously the season-ending Tour Championship, the Volvo Masters in 2004. He was in the top 10 on the Order of Merit in 2003, 2004, 2006, 2009, 2010 and 2012. In 2013, he finished second on the Order of Merit, his highest placing so far. After narrowly missing a place in the 2002 European Ryder Cup team, Poulter was a member of the victorious squad in 2004, where he officially scored the winning points for his team. This entitled him to take up membership of the PGA Tour in 2005, and he has divided his time between the 2 tours since then. At the 2008 Masters tournament, Poulter made a hole-in-one at the 16th hole at Augusta National in the first round. At the 2008 Open Championship, Poulter had the clubhouse lead on the last round before being beaten by defending champion Padraig Harrington. In the 2008 Ryder Cup, Poulter was the highest points scorer on either side as he scored 4 of Europe's 11.5 points. Europe lost the Ryder Cup 16.5-11.5. In the 2009 Players' Championship, he finished in sole possession of second place at 8 under par, 4 shots behind the winner, Henrik Stenson. In November 2009, Poulter won the Barclays Singapore Open at the Sentosa Club. He moved into the top 10 of the official World Golf Ranking in January 2010 with a second-place finish at the Abu Dhabi Golf Championship. In February 2010, he won his first tournament on US soil, beating fellow Englishman Paul Casey 4-2 in the final of the WGC-Accenture Match Play Championship in Arizona. The win moved him to 5th in the world rankings. His ranking gained Poulter a place in the 2010 Ryder Cup in September. At Celtic Manor in Wales he won 3 points in the 4 matches he played in the European team's win by 14.5 points to 13.5. In November 2010, he won his second title of the year with a 1-stroke victory in the UBS Hong Kong Open. On the 23rd of February 2011, in Marana, Arizona, Poulter became the first defending champion in 9 years to be eliminated in the first round of the WGC-Accenture Match Play Championship. He did however enjoy greater success in the European Tour's own match play event, the Volvo World Match Play Championship, where he won the title beating Ryder Cup teammate Luke Donald, 2-1, in the final. He had previously beaten the world number 1 Lee Westwood, Francesco Molinari and Nicolas Colsaert to get to the final. This was Poulter's second tournament win in a match play event and 11th European Tour victory. As a result of his win, Poulter moved up from 22nd to 14th in the official World Golf Ranking. Poulter was one of Jose Maria Olazábal's 2 captain's picks for the European team at the 2012 Ryder Cup. He won all the 4 matches he played over the 3 days of the event, and was a key figure in sparking his team's victory by 14.5 points to 13.5. On the 4th of November 2012, Poulter won the second World Golf Championship of his career at the WGC-HSBC Champions in Shenzhen, China, coming from 4 strokes back in the final round to win by 2 from 4 other players. He shot a final round of 65 which included 8 birdies in his first 15 holes to seize control, and despite a late bogey, closed out the victory by 2 strokes. He became only the second European to have won multiple WGC events after Darren Clarke. The victory took Poulter to 15th in the rankings. At the 2015 Honda Classic on the PGA Tour, Poulter had a 3-shot lead going into the final round of the rain-delayed event. However, he had a disastrous 4-over-par final round of 74, where he found the water 5 times, included twice on the 14th hole, which cost him a triple bogey. Poulter would finish in a tie for third, 1 shot outside of the playoff, which was won by Padraig Harrington. It was his first 54-hole lead on the PGA Tour, and he never would win a non-WGC PGA Tour event until 2018. In the same year, Poulter was in a predicament. He fell to 51st in the OWGR, and was not exempt for the WGC-HSBC Champions, and had failed to enter the UBS Hong Kong Open. He was also at risk of losing his European Tour card, since he had only played in 12 events, 1 short of membership and Ryder Cup eligibility. He only earned entry to the Hong Kong Open after Rich Beem gave up his sponsor exemption to allow Poulter to compete. In March 2016, Poulter held the 54-hole lead at the Puerto Rico Open, an alternate event on the PGA Tour. He led by 1 stroke entering the final round, but shot an even par round which included just the 1 birdie, to finish in a tie for third, 1 stroke outside of the playoff. This was only the second time that Poulter had held a 54-hole lead in an event on the PGA Tour, and he has yet to win one. The result was, however, his best on tour for over a year. On the 3rd of June 2016, Poulter was ruled out of the upcoming Ryder Cup after being sidelined for 4 months with a foot injury. Only 3 days later, he was named by captain Darren Clarke as one of his vice-captains for the match. Poulter started the 2016-17 season using a major medical extension. He initially failed to meet the terms, but his results and criteria were re-evaluated, allowing Poulter to keep his tour card for the remainder of the season. The Golf Channel website also mentioned that Brian Gay noted a discrepancy in the points distribution from the previous season. After recalculating, Gay and Poulter were also allowed entry into the 2017 Players' Championship after meeting the FedEx Cup requirements. Poulter went on to finish T2 at the Players, 3 shots behind Kim Si-woo. During the 2018 WGC Match Play, Poulter was informed by members of the media that his advancement to the quarterfinals would place him in the top 50 in the world golf rankings, ensuring his place in the Masters field 2 weeks later. It was later determined that he would need to advance to the semi-finals to crack the top 50, which he was unable to do, losing heavily to Kevin Kisner in the quarterfinals. The following week, Poulter won the Houston Open, claiming his 3rd victory on the PGA Tour and first stroke play tournament win in the United States. Poulter won in a sudden death playoff, after holing a lengthy birdie putt on the final green of regulation play to tie Beau Hossler. In the playoff, Poulter won with a par, after Hossler found the water and made a triple bogey. This was Poulter's first win in 6 years on any tour, and also sealed his place in the Masters the following week as the final entrant. He finished T44 at the event, then playing his 6th week in a row. Poulter held the 54-hole lead at the RBC Heritage. He faded in the final round though, shooting a 75, and finishing T7. Clothing. Poulter is well known for his eccentric dress sense, inspired by his mother who managed the Letchworth branch of UK women's fashion chain Dorothy Perkins. His most famous pieces include trousers featuring the famous claret jug, worn at both the 2005 and 2006 Open Championships. Commentating for the BBC, Seve Ballesteros jibed that this was the closest Poulter would ever get to it. He is an avid fan of Football Club Arsenal. He has on several occasions appeared with the team's crest on his shoes, and he even controversially wore the team's shirt during an event, gaining widespread ire for flying in the face of golfing tradition. In addition to his golfing career, Poulter launched Ian Poulter Design in 2007. Controversy. In the March issue of Golf World in 2008, Poulter was quoted saying, "Don't get me wrong, I really respect every professional golfer. But I know I haven't played to my full potential, and when that happens, it will be just me and Tiger." Following the European team's loss in the 2008 Ryder Cup, Poulter accused Anthony Kim, who was on the American team, of body-checking him in the middle of a match, which Kim denied and said it was an accident. In April 2010, Poulter was strongly rebuked for using an anti-Semitic nickname for Tottenham Hotspur fans in one of his Twitter posts. He has since apologized. In October 2010, Poulter tweeted videos of him with the Ryder Cup trophy at his Florida home, including a video of him and his children eating cereal out of the trophy, sparking controversy. In March 2014, Poulter called Japanese first-year pro Hideki Matsuyama an idiot on Twitter during the WGC Cadillac Championship. Matsuyama had accidentally damaged the 13th green while putting during treacherous conditions. Poulter claimed that Matsuyama failed to repair it himself. Matsuyama later apologized directly to Poulter. In October 2014, PGA of America President Ted Bishop responded to Poulter's criticism of the Ryder Cup captaincy of Nick Faldo and Tom Watson by calling Poulter a "lil girl," which led to Bishop's firing. The PGA called Bishop's statements unacceptable and insensitive, gender-based. Personal life. Poulter is married to Katie. The couple have 4 children and live in Lake Nona Golf and Country Club in Orlando, Florida. The couple also have a home in Milton Keynes, Buckinghamshire. Results timeline. Results not in chronological order prior to 2015. 1 cancelled due to 9/11 QF, R16, R32, R64 round in which player lost in match play, T. Tied NT. No tournament. Note that the HSBC Champions did not become a WGC event until 2009. Brought to you by WikiVidi Documentaries. Would you like to know more?